My name is Derrick May, and this is Francesco Tristano.
And you're watching Toasted.
On Toasted, because we are not toasted.
Yet.
Hi, you're watching Toasted, and we're at ADE, and I'm next to the one and only Derrick May and Francesco. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
I'm going to act like him. Thank you.
Really serious?
Yes, very serious.
Are you serious?
I am very much not serious.
No, I noticed that already, actually.
Yes, but I'm going to act serious this time.
Okay.
I'm going to restrain myself.
And then you're going to act crazy.
If you want me to, but usually I'm the serious guy.
But maybe we can turn it around for now. Would be insane. Okay, but okay. First of all, what does ADE mean to you?
Well, I mean, the festival, the idea of it is to open the doors to give musicians a chance, especially those that don't have a career or an opportunity to have a career, a chance to meet other musicians who have done well or are about to do well. That's what it's supposed to mean. It's difficult when you come here with your music and you spend your money for the certificate and for the membership to get down with this whole thing, and you don't get the kind of results that you imagine can happen overnight. So that's what ADE wants to be. That's what any music conference wants to be. It wants to be able to give the guy that is trying to make music a chance to meet the guy who is making music, a chance to meet and make something happen.
Yeah, and it's also a bit of a network thing, also for all the DJs around the world, a little bit of social thing. You meet everyone you're normally talking to by email or anything. Do you also feel it like that?
Yeah, I don't really take part of this. This is more like an agent kind of thing, but okay. I was here 2 days ago. I had to leave again yesterday, but 2 days ago I saw this because I gave a speech, I gave a talk. And all the networking and the PR that was going on was really, really intense. So I suppose that's good because that's how you get things done.
Yeah. And what's the difference between ADE 10 years ago and ADE now?
Well, I was here for the first one. The difference is this has become a huge, major production. Years ago, it was a real simple, small thing with just a few local DJs and some guys from Europe just getting involved, just to sort of like support this music, this idea of what the music was all about, electronic music. Now it's a huge event that covers all the genres of music, and people come from everywhere. That's the big difference.
Yeah, that's true. And can you tell me more about you guys working together? Because you started with the show like 3 shows back, like in Berlin and Japan, Tokyo actually. Can you tell me how it started?
I think about a year ago we started working on the concept, and about 7 or 8 months ago we started working in the studio with Derrick, trying to figure out what we're gonna do.
So how did you meet then?
Through Carl Craig.
Yeah, Carl introduced us about 10 years ago, I suppose. And I guess first time we were on stage together was for your orchestra project about three years ago.
I wanted to bring him in.
Yeah, because your pianist had a broken arm, so I had to replace him. You remember that? I had to substitute.
Is that what happened?
I had to sub him. Yeah. I wasn't part of the original project,
My idea was to have you involved anyway.
Right.
But
I wasn't part of it. In the first place, I wasn't part of it.
Wait a minute. My pianist broke his arm? I forgot that.
Yeah. For the show in Ghent, in Belgium.
Oh, shit. That's right. I totally fucking forgot. Outstanding. That's some outstanding shit. That's the reason why you came. That's right. And it worked. It clicked. It was fucking outstanding.
Yeah, and now you're here. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It's when you spend months trying to make it come together, and then you're on stage in front of the crowd and the sound and the lights, and it comes together. It's a nice feeling. So amazing. It's good. It's good today.
And where is it gonna go? Where is it gonna lead to?
Hold on a second. This is true, what he said about the broken arm. You're correct. But Francesco had been performing Strings of Life several times on his own show. And we knew that he was doing it. And we knew that he was doing an exceptional job. So it just seemed like the right thing to bring him on board. It wasn't just the broken arm. We were going to throw that dude out anyway. The job was yours, brother. Always. Now,
this is so sweet.
What's the question, my darling?
Yeah, but what's the question? As if I would know still. No. Yeah, what's up next with the project?
Oh, I don't know. What's up next?
Do you know?
Let's ask our agent.
You're creative guys, and you know
Well,
you.
we need to have an encore. The show needs an encore. We want to apologize to all out there that we're waiting for one more song, but we kind of like to keep you waiting, of course. But
It's worth the wait.
yeah, but I think an encore could be in the making because we've discussed it before, and we know that people are like, "Come on, you got to be kidding me." People want one more. We got to give them one more, man. You got to give them one more.
So you're gonna start working on that.
Actually, he's got all the material that we worked on. He could just put something together with all the material if he has the time.
That's putting a lot of pressure on me, but yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. No problem.
In the night, no sleeping,
That's okay.
because it's a crazy schedule you're running.
Totally. Actually, 2 weeks ago was really crazy because we did Tokyo and Berlin day after, like
We did some dumb shit.
We basically got off the plane and we went on stage. So
That was
crazy.
fucking retarded. That's all I have to say.
But you slept in the plane. You prepared in the plane. What did you do?
He slept.
Okay.
I slept. You
And-
didn't sleep.
Not 1 minute, barely. I couldn't sleep on the plane. I don't sleep on airplanes. To me, a plane is a flying bus.
Okay. And what do you do?
Anything but sleep. Read books, walk around, go sit on the wing. I do whatever. You know?
Okay, I can imagine you sitting on the wing. Okay, I would like to see that though. And you lived in Amsterdam, and
Yeah,
you were
back in
friends
the
with
90s.
DJ Dimitri, and
Dimitri
you,
and Marcelo and,
Yeah.
and Elko and
you played a lot here at Roxy.
lots of friends and family, like almost like family. Yeah, this was
Yeah,
like
you still see them?
I do. I just saw Elko now, and talked to Dimitri in the last day.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to see him before I leave town. And yeah, I definitely have. There's a saying about Dutch people: once you have a Dutch friend, you have a friend for life.
Yeah.
So
Do you miss Amsterdam?
I do and I don't, because my experience in Amsterdam was part of my growth and my exposure to Europe, my development as a young man. I was very young when I was living here. I left here and I went to Paris for a year, then I went to London and then to Tokyo, and then I went to Geneva and Italy, and I did almost half a year or a year in all these places. 4 years in Geneva. So I considered this as part of that growth, as part of that moment, towards who I am today.
Yeah, because I think it was '93, you stopped bringing out new music, techno, because you didn't like the industry changing. How did it change? What didn't you like?
I just didn't like the fact that people were putting me on, making me out to be a prodigy and a savior of the music, and then I was supposed to sort of take that responsibility with myself and Kevin Saunderson and Juan Atkins, and I just didn't want it. I didn't make music for that purpose. I never got into I wasn't groomed. I wasn't developed. I wasn't created from a pool of talent of kids coming up. So I really didn't understand that theory to be a product.
The pioneer of techno.
I just wanted to make music. I didn't want to be somebody's toy.
No.
And
then what happened? What did you think of? You like, okay, I step out for the moment, and then
I thought I'd step out for the moment, but the moment turned into like 15 or 20 years. Fortunately, I had the skill set as a DJ as well, and as a part-time producer and remixer if I wanted to. He made me start making music again.
Oh, this is really sentimental.
Yeah, he did it. He did it, So, and I didn't want to do it at first, but my agent, manager, she said, "Come on, you have to work with him." I said, "He's a good guy," but I didn't want to do it no matter who it was. I mean, it could have been Miles Davis coming back from the dead. I still wouldn't have done it, right?
You sure?
How did you convince him, Francesco? How did you convince him to participate?
It's not difficult. No, I think he's just he's being particular and teasing a little bit. But Derrick is, I have to say, the most easy person to work with. Once you have him in the studio, and once he makes it to the studio, and you close the door, and then he starts playing, and you just record. That's it.
Nice. Okay, you sound like the golden team together. Are there any other plans in this project in the future, or I should ask you?
Well,
Encore song.
yeah, we're gonna do an encore song. I think that's the first thing we're gonna do, and then the idea is to tour it next year, next summer. Maybe do some festivals, and we're working on this. So at this point, this is it for now. And I think
You're making me curious.
yeah, I think the next shows will be in the spring, and then hopefully in the summer we can do a whole bunch.
And New Year's Eve, any plans? You have to do a show, or you're gonna be home?
I'm working. I just forgot where.
Every DJ does, I don't know where I am.
going.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to fellow promoters out there if you book me for New Year's Eve and I'm not taking this opportunity to do my local devoted promotions. I just don't know who you are.
Do you guys have a huge dream collaboration, or?
Wow, that's a good one. I think you would be great to collaborate with, like, oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Bernie Worrell would have been great. He's gone. He's dead. It would be nice to see. This is my opinion. I would like to see Francesco probably collaborate with. I don't know, man. That's a good one.
Do you know someone for yourself?
For me?
Yeah.
Who would you work
I always wanted to work with you, man.
Yeah.
So that was
Your dream came true.
dream come true,
Yeah.
and let's keep working, man. Let's keep
Don't worry.
collaborating on this, because you know.
It's huge.
We're gonna get Miles Davis out the dead too. We're gonna call him back. Miles, come on back, baby.
That's good. I want to ask you if you have a
No, I
question
don't.
for him.
No, I don't have anything for him. I don't know him.
But no, you do. What would you want to know if you were an
What did the
interviewer?
chicken-
What did you want to know
What
about
did the
him?
chicken say when he tries to cross the road?
It's not a question for him. It's a joke.
No, I don't know. What's a good question for? Okay, I have a good question for you. What does the classical world, or anyone in the classical world who you're close to, think of you doing all this electronic stuff outside of your manager?
I think they are a bit confused. No, not really. I'm not trying to explain either. I don't think we have to do any explaining. This is music, so
You can go anywhere with that. Right?
of course.
Yeah, it's creative and it's
his
coming
fingers
out of
are-
him.
His fingers are worth a fortune, you know. So to be in this world doing this when he should be in the classical world, you know, with diamonds and pearls,
Yeah, but it's, you know,
instead of in the back of rock and roll dressing rooms that smell like fucking piss and there's mice and shit all over the floor.
but it's, you know, it's a very creative thing to
This
make
is
music.
rock and roll, man.
Hey, Als, you're gonna
Go ahead.
ask some more questions. But do you have a question for him? Then we leave your answer like, okay, creativity is ever, music can be, you know, whatever.
Yeah. No, I just
You
thought today you had a really good time on stage. I could see you, I could feel you, I could play with you, I could lock in with what you're doing. So
Namaste.
I don't know how long. I mean, how long you were gonna not play on stage, because maybe you're meant for this.
Yeah. Are you gonna play for like 50 more years?
Yeah, but I need to practice playing, and I need to probably get my glasses fixed so I can see what I'm doing.
And then you can see where you are.
I can see where I am exactly. But playing with Francesco is just amazing. I can't not say how it's such a pleasure. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Aw, and how you guys are so
Oh,
sweet.
it's not that.